Well, no, it's recorded. I got it like this. So you don't feel got it. Okay, so get comfortable and we're going to start with our little meditation. For those of you that are doing something that I can't do the meditation, just listen to it and don't worry too much about it. As long as you can be present for now, it's the most important. And for those of you that can do the meditation, just listen to me. Just listen to me. Okay? So I'm gonna invite you to just close down your eyes. Close down your eyes. And just gently start coming back to your breath. And I'm going to mute you all. Beautiful. And just gently taking a long, slow, beautiful inhale through the belly and breathing in for 3, 2, 1, and holding your breath at the top. Holding your breath, holding your breath. Holding your breath, breathing in a little bit more, breathing in, breathing in. And relaxing your shoulders as you inhale, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your jaw, and breathe out with a big sigh. Just releasing tension, releasing energy out of the body. Beautiful. And again, I'm going to ask you to take a long, slow inhale. Inhaling for 3, 2, 1, holding your breath at the top. Inhaling a bit more. Inhaling a bit more. And holding your breath, holding your breath, holding your breath. And exhaling slowly all the way down to your hips. So I want you to visualize your breath just grounding you all the way into your hips, breathing your mind all the way down to your hips, breathing out slowly, getting in the body. And if you're feeling like making some gentle movement, you can. But what I'm going to ask you now is to just gently bring your hands together and just gently start sweeping your hands with one another, keeping your eyes closed. I'm going to ask you to breathe into your heart space. Breathing into your heart and activate your heart. So what you're going to do, you're going to set the intention and visualize a beautiful big light getting turned on into your heart right now. And as you turn the light in your heart space, I'm going to invite you to just bring your hands on your chest and just hold your chest however that looks like for you. And I want you to breathe in your heart. And you're going to visualize 2 nostrils in your heart space. While you hold your heart, you're going to visualize your heart expanding, expanding, and expanding. And as you breathe out, you're going to breathe out and expand your heart even more, holding your heart, moving your hands around your chest, just letting your heart expand and open. Beautiful. Just breathing that energy in your heart space. And on your next inhale, I'm going to ask you to just come and gently tap on your chest. Just come and gently tap. We're going to just release a little bit of tension and open the meridian from the system. Tapping your chest, breathing into your heart. And I'm going to ask you, as you inhale, to hold your breath. And as you hold your breath, I'm going to ask you to exhale and open your mouth really wide open to release the tension in your jaw. So you're going to breathe into your heart and making a little sound or a hum just to release tension from the mouth. Just releasing the jaw, tapping the chest, breathing into the belly. Beautiful. And now I'm going to invite you to just come and tap on your jaw. We're going to just release the tension from the jaw, tapping on the jaw, because we hold a lot of tension in our jaw. And so I really want you to open your jaw, however that looks like, breathing into your jaw. And tapping your chin. And now you're going to start tapping on your forehead. And as you tap on your forehead and you breathe into your hips, I want you to repeat, I am fully at ease. I am fully at ease. Beautiful. We're giving command to the body. Now you're going to tap under your eyes. I let go and surrender to the wisdom of my body. Beautiful. And now you're going to tap your chin. You're going to breathe and send your breath all the way down to your hips. And as you send your breath down, I want you to repeat, I let go of any tension, resistance, or blockage that is in between me and my highest expression. And so it is. Beautiful. On your next inhale, I'm going to ask you to visualize right in front of you, keeping your eyes closed. I want you to visualize someone you love, but someone you love so much that it makes you emotional. I want you to bring this person right in front of you in your mind's eyes. And as you see this person right in front of you, I want you to focus on the love you have for this person. And I want you to send love to this person. And as you send love, I want you to see this color. The love holds a specific color for you. I want you to visualize and see what color is represented for your love. And I want you to amplify this color. The color that is representing your love you're feeling for this person, make it stronger. Amplify, stretch it, open your heart and send love. Even more, stronger color. Now, I want you to breathe into this love and I want you to spread it throughout your whole body. I want you to spread this color, this love into every cell of your body. Breathing and breathing and breathing and spreading it out through your body right now. And as you spread this love through your body, I want you to breathe in into your heart. And as you exhale, the next piece, you're going to exhale this love just out of your body to create a little field, a little bubble of protection. So on your next inhale, you're going to visualize this love surrounding you and creating a bubble of protection for your journey tonight or today. And now you're going to picture this color surrounding you with this shield of love. And I want you to activate this shield for protection, for clarity, and for guidance. And as you see your heart being surrounded around you, I want you to set the intention to call all of your energy back right now. And visualize your energy coming back in this bubble in your energy field. Now, breathing into your heart, calling your energy back. And as you call your energy back, I now want you to focus on your heart, on this bubble of protection. And now I'm going to ask you to set the intention to spread and open this bubble to every single woman on this call today and to all the women that will watch the replay. So breathe into your heart, breathe into your bubble, and you're going to expand this bubble to every woman on this call right now. Let's go. Shh. Feel your heart expanding and expanding and expanding. Feel yourself being held by women. Breathe into it. Feel the love on this call. Feel the presence in your body. Feel yourself releasing any blockage and barrier and protection right now. Beautiful. So now you all know that you're safe, held, and protected for tonight's session. That nothing that is not for the highest form of light and unconditional love can enter your bubble. You're safe and held. And before I open this space, I want to ask you, and you're going to keep your eyes closed, focusing on your heart. You're going to ask your body, from 1 to 10, how stressed do you feel right now? How stressed your body feels? 1, I don't feel stressed at all. 10, I feel very stressed. So 10 is the highest level of stress. And you can either show me with your hands, or what you can do is you can put it in the chat, just so I know where we are energetically. Okay. 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 Amazing. Now I'm going to ask you, how grounded do you feel? So how much do you feel in your body rather than in your head? How much of your head is active right now? Do you feel like overthinking, overanalyzing, or you're very much in the head? Or do you feel in your body, which means you feel pretty like just present? So if you feel in your head, you're going to say 1. No, if you feel in your head, you're going to say 1. If you feel in your body, so very present, 10. 10, I'm very grounded. 1, I'm really much not in my body. Okay. Ellie 10, amazing, great. Kali 9, Kate, okay. Perfect. Okay. Amazing, perfect. Just to give me an idea where everyone is. Feeling mostly grounded. Okay. Amazing. Beautiful. So we can all come back. Feeling not myself. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm going to, oops. I am going to, you can now open your eyes, and I'm going to open, you can open your eyes. Can you all see my screen now? You don't see my screen? Oh, you do. Okay. So, feeling not myself. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing. Because it's really important to know where you're at. I'm gonna just do this here. Where you're at, and what's your baseline, even for me to know. So I can see a few of you. That's amazing. Okay, everybody, are we all here? So I would like to start and open this space by first sharing a big, big, big thank you for everybody that is here, that is showing up, that is trusting me, that is like, I don't know who this chick is, but there's something about her that I'm gonna try, and you're like, let's go. So I really, really celebrate you and then really thank you for trusting this, because what I do can be like a bit out of the space sometimes, and I really want to say thank you for taking the time to just join me on this. And also with tonight's session, I really want you to know that it is a co-creation. Oh, there's another message. Okay. It's a co-creation. So feel free to ask questions. Feel free to speak. Feel free to share something. Just feel free to just connect with me, okay? And today, the intention of the class is the softening, but softening in leadership. And why I've chosen this specific topic, because recently my life has been completely turned upside down, and I've changed perception on things that I thought I knew, I understood, but that went straight back into my face. And the level in which I was dropped back into my body and was able to see things for what they are made me create this class. So this class was actually created after a very deep journey with plant medicine where I saw what I was meant to see and what was missing and what was needed to be brought up to the field, to us women. Because leadership is actually not what we think it is, it's just what we are. Because women, us, we are the leaders of tomorrow. And I don't know if you've noticed, but the world is changing a little bit. Things are starting to kind of change. And it's because the world is shifting to a more feminine way. And we are the one creating that shift because we're starting to remember that we're not just a good girl, or we're not just here to look pretty and make a man happy. We're here because there's actually so much more to us that is ready to be felt and expressed. But a lot of us are still hiding or like, I don't want to disturb people. Or I don't want to talk too much. Or I don't want to bother people. So that's why I've created this. And I'm going to tell you exactly why, how, and the intention is that it's going to be a transmission. It's not about the word that I say. It's the energy, the intention that is there is behind every single word I put. So I want you to really receive not just my word, receive my energy and just be there. Okay? So it's not passive. It's really a space where I want you to shift. I want you to be like, oh my God, now I get it. Oh my God, oh my God. That's the intention. Okay? Because it happens to me so that I can bring it out to the field. And before we start, I would love for us to make some agreement because it's going to be it can be triggering, and then we're going to go through different phases. We're going to go through the transmission and then the experience phase. So before, I'd like to create like a set of standard for us to show up on tonight's class. And even for the girls that are watching the replay, you're going to do this, right? So first, what standard are you going to hold yourself for this class? Feel free to put it in the chat. Like, are you going to go all in? Are you going to trust yourself? Trust whatever is coming up for you. What is the standard that we're looking at today? All in, baby. Amazing. Amazing. What is your standard? When you show up for something, how do you show up? I want to know. All in and be open and let the good vibe flow. Yes. Amazing. How do you play? Because how you show up for one thing is how you show up for everything. And how you do one thing is how everything is reflected back to you. So my intention is to bring out the leader in you, to bring out the best of you. But you gotta, you know, like create with me. Amanda James, trusting and surrendering, yes. All in, letting go and being open to all opportunity, yes. Because I'm gonna talk about this. And Sandra, committed and all in, amazing cat, no expectation. You shouldn't, because shit goes wild every time. And receiving it all. Amazing, amazing, and amazing. And this is the standard that you want to hold yourself to. Because I can only give you as much as you receive. And the more open you are, the deeper you can receive the transmission. Why did I start it with a grounding piece? Why does everyone always start with the meditation? Because you as a woman, you cannot receive if your system is not stable, if your system is not at peace, if your system is not grounded. Because that's the magic of the feminine power. She is the magnet. She is the recipient. The masculine is the bowl, is the cup. The feminine is the water. We live in a world that just teaches you how to be the cup. My role today is to remind you the power of being the water, the power that is by being the water. And once you understand both energies together and what it means to actually let the water flow, everything goes faster. You attract better relationship. You make more money. You attract better opportunity. You have better sex. Like the people that you meet is like, my God, this is like like it's like it's that good. Life gets to be that good when you merge and you literally find your balance within. And this is leadership. So, yeah, this is my intention. And so I'd love to know a little bit first before we start. It's like, is there any of you that feels like, you've done a lot of work, you've been seeking answers, or you've tried some things, but still you feel either stuck, behind, or you feel like your body is failing you. That was me. I felt like my body was failing me. So I don't know if you recognize yourself in this one. You can either raise your hand or you can put it into chat and be like, oh, that's me. Um, so I know who resonates with this. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Lace. And if you feel like you know you're meant, oh, someone made a comment. Okay, amazing. So you recognize yourself. Thank you. So you know you're meant for more, but you feel like something is holding you back, right? That was what for me, I lived most of my life felt feeling like I was broken in a body that was not working, with a life that was great on the outside, but feeling so empty. And I knew there must have been more. I was not meant to live with so much pain and suffering and emptiness. And that's what got me here. It's weird, Shannon said. I often feel like my shoulders are at my ears. I'm tense all the time. Okay, that's a big one. So what's happening in you're living from only one energy body, more of the masculine energy, upper body. It's there's we need to rebalance both of your energies so that there's some form of flow. Now the flow is restricted to just your upper body. But at the end of this session, guys, I will have also answer question and answer. So you can ask me as many questions as you want because I love it so much. And then you can, I'll give you tools and exercise and we can go deeper. Okay. Also, I forgot to tell you when like I have a structure, but sometimes I just things get out of me. I can go on tangent. Feel free to bring me back, or if I can talk fast sometimes. When I channel, I can just feel free to just tell me, hey, relax, okay? Because I can get when I'm in the zone, I just let my body take. Like I speak from my body, and sometimes I just let it flow. So if you need me to slow down, just tell me, okay? I'm here with you, and I'm here for you. Amazing. So you feel like you still don't trust your voice and your leadership. So your leadership is how you lead your life, how you do life, how you make of life. So if you feel like you still don't trust fully, and like we feel like, when you say something, you're like, fuck, I'm not sure if that's what I wanted to say. Like I'm not convinced, or like, you know, yeah. Anyone else feels that? Yeah, amazing. And and externally you look like you've got your shit together. Externally you look like the strong woman. Externally people look at you and like this girl has her shit together. But internally you're like, fuck, I can't let go of this, or I'm struggling with emotional eating, or I'm struggling with emotional unavailable man, or I'm struggling with my life feeling overwhelming, but on the outside I look like I've got my shit together. That's yeah, that feels right, right? That was me as well. All of these were me. That's why I was like, who was I? And to make you understand like the transition and how it's all very normal. And if that's you and you recognize yourself in this, 100% amazing, Ellie. Thank you so much for responding. And yes, if this is you, please know that you are at the right space because shit is gonna go good. So thank you. And now, what we're gonna do tonight. So tonight we're just gonna go through a little bit of a transmission piece. Transmission piece, a little block of information coming from source, how I say, that it's just gonna move through me, and I'm just gonna share with you what I've put together. But as I said, things can just go, and I just trust. And then I will share a little bit about my story and why I'm not passionate. I'm on a mission. It's like it's so much bigger than me. It's like there's like this fire within me that is like this. I'm just going for it, and you will feel it. So I'll tell you a bit more about why I'm so passionate and how I got here, and why this is so important for us as women, and how it's going to change your life. Because I'm not just saying this because it's cute. I'm saying this because it changed my life, and I know it can change yours. And then if you know me or if you've been in my spaces or if you've done my program, you know that I always do some shadow work. Everything that I do is based on shadow work because there's no light without dark. You cannot get better if you don't look at your unconscious shadowy shit. Whatever you want is on the other side of your shadows. So we're going to do some shadow work. And trust me, it is juicy. You just have to be willing to see it. And then we're gonna do the activation. We're gonna do some somatics. We're gonna do some voice activation, and then we're gonna do it through. We're gonna go into like an energetic phase. And I'd love to know here who has never done breath work or Kundalini activation or some somatic. no one has never done. Everyone has done some. Kat, you've only done breath work. Okay. Okay, perfect. And also, when I connect with you, when I start channeling, I burp a lot. It's not, I'm not disrespectful. It's just that my body process energy through burp. Okay? You've seen me burp. It is just energy moving through. So I've done breath work. Okay. So breath work is it's a different energy. Breath work is the masculine energy, and we're just gonna bring both together. And then and then later I will share with you, I will give you the opportunity to share how to go deeper on this journey if you're feeling the call to. Is that cool? Everybody? Are we all good? Amazing. Okay. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, and feel free to put in the chat. I have done some breath work. Perfect. Amazing. Thank you. Okay. Now I want to know just for you also to have a baseline and to know where you're starting. And you're not gonna ask your brain, you're gonna ask your body. From 1 to 10, how safe do you feel in your body right now? Safe. How safe do you feel? Because everything for us women is about safety. From 1 to check in with your body, like you can check your shoulders. From 1 to 10 right now, how safe do I feel? And the first answer that comes to your brain, and you're gonna put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I'm just gonna check this. Put it in the chat. Sandra 10, very good. Mariana 10, Aile 7, Kali 8, Shannon 10, very good. Katie 7, Kat 10, Ellie 10, amazing. Pauline 7, okay, I'm on that 8. Amazing. This is great numbers. How much do you trust your voice? When you say something, how much do you trust that it was exactly what you wanted to say? Chill 10, Haley 10. Beautiful. Kali 7.5. Sorry, it's Mariana Comas as iPhone. Yes, I think there's two iPhones, that's why. But Mariana, it's good. Thank you. Shannon 7, Amanda 6. Okay. Kat 7, Elise 7, 10. Amazing, Mariana. Pauline 8, Katie 8. Okay. Sandra 6. Okay. Amazing. And how fully do you feel like you are leading your life rather than being led by it? 10, you're completely in charge, like it's you leading, or 0, you like your life is leading you. Amazing. Okay, 3, good. It's a great awareness to have because once you know something, you can change it. And often we don't ask the right question to ourselves, you know? The more honest you can be with yourself, ask yourself the right question and pick and see where you're at, the easier you can change it. 7, 8, and lead it, but blindly. Okay. And Pauline 9. Amazing. Shannon 8, Sandra 8. Okay, this is great numbers. And Amanda 3. Amazing. Amazing. So the last one is the last one is a more, it's one that is not talked enough, but I have conversation with women about it all the time. And it's the fear of being seen. If you're a leader or you're a coach or you work in spaces where you have to speak up or where you have to put yourself at the front, being seen is a huge one. And often for us to receive as women, it is tied to a capacity to be seen because success is actually tied to be seen. So if you have a fear of being seen, you have a fear of success. And if you have a fear of success, you're blocking your success. So being seen for us is actually a core wound that we have to work on to allow more flow, to allow more ease in our life. So I want you to really ask yourself this one. How safe do I feel in being seen right now? And it can be on social media, it can be to people, it can be to your boss. Like, how safe do you feel in actually being in the spotlight? 85. Okay, Sandra 8. I know of this one, no. Katie 5, early 6, 7, Amanda 4, 8. Shannon, being seen for me is contextual. I'm very confident in work, but in my personal life, I don't think I'm really stepping into who I am. So I'm going to say 6. And it's a very good awareness, Shannon. It's actually very good because this is very common. I had a call today with one of my clients, and that's exactly her problem right now. In her work, she's the queen. Out of her work, it's like I don't want to bother people. I do not want to take space. It's okay. We're going to do what you want. This is not good. It's not that it's not good. It's just that it's not you. So you're not living aligned to who you are. And so you're not living a full life. And you want to live a full life. So that's cat five, Sandra five. Okay. Now you know. Keep this in your mind. Because it's good to know it. I'll explain why. The best part of the night. Who am I? Because a few of you actually don't know me. I realized a few people here are actually never like we know each other, but you don't know me. And I didn't fully introduce myself, so I'll do it now. Okay, so who am I? So my name is Estelle, guys, and I do spiritual mentorship and training for women in feminine leadership. Okay. And my story, I'm not going to give you the full story. The only thing that I want to share with you is that for most of my life, I felt like a broken girl. Like I felt like I was broken. And I think I had this conversation with Pauline today or yesterday about the fact that I have a very blurry childhood. I don't remember anything from my childhood. And I just thought I was broken without knowing that something had happened to me. So I lived most of my life just thinking I was broken. I had everything on the outside, yet I felt empty. I had an eating disorder, like a really bad eating disorder where I was scared of food. Like I was so scared of food, and every time I would reach out for help, I was not fat. So people would just be like, just, read this book or do this or do that. And I would be, you don't understand. I do not have control over what I eat. I make myself sick. I'm scared. And and emotional eating and sex. So I hated sex. I hated it. I was scared of it. I couldn't have intimacy. Ugh. Like the idea of having a sexual interaction, it was disgusting. Like, ugh. And I knew that was wrong. But at the time, I just thought I was asexual, right? What the society tells you. If a woman doesn't like sexual intimacy, she's just asexual. So I thought as well that I was asexual. And I thought I was gay because I can't do with this thing in my blah, blah, so I'm probably gay. So I went the gay part, but I'm not. But also the intimacy, the emotional eating, and the worst was really on the outside. I looked like I was this strong woman. I was confident. I'm very good at performing. I was a massive people pleaser, but you wouldn't know because I was so smart about it. I'm a Leo, so I know my shit, right? So I was just so good. Like I would just say what people wanted me to say. I would just be everybody's best friend. I was just that girl that, whatever you put in front of me, I'll become your best friend. Because I just wanted to belong. My biggest wound is belonging. So what do you think I create the most is space where people feel like they belong. Because most of my life is like, oh my God, I don't belong anywhere. People don't understand me. Like people don't value me. And so for most of my life, I lived just with this belief that there's something wrong with me, but I deeply knew that there mustn't be it. There must be more. So what I did is I went super deep on the personal development work. And because the system failed me, like I contacted psychologists, and when I told them that I was scared of my connection with my relationship with food and that it was getting really bad and I couldn't control what I was eating, the psychologist, I'm 20 years old and I'm calling for help on the phone during COVID. And she's like, oh, you're just a food addict. Maybe just read this book and you'll be fine. And I remember being like, wow, so I'm really not important. So it, like what is like I was just like, what am I supposed to do? Because I was scared. And so that's when I discovered ayahuasca. That's where I discovered plant medicine. That's where life was like, you are ready to actually do some real work. And that's when I took the more spiritual path. I didn't choose it. It chose me. It came to my face. It fucking let me wake up. It's like, oh my God. And that's where I realized everything is a lie. I'm not gonna go that tangent, but that's when I started questioning who I was. And that's when I realized something that I see so often in my community, in women. I didn't know how to be a woman. I was a man. I was trying to live like a man. I was a little man. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like I was so disconnected. I was so I was trying to prove so much. I was trying to find my worth in validation. I was just trying so hard. And once I started going deeper in the feminine path, I realized, wow, I don't even know what's a woman, what's womanhood, if it's not to please a man, if it's not to, you know, do what society has told you to do. And that's when I started questioning because I was like, oh, but so then what? And then I started going the path of meditation. I did a lot of Vipassana. I did more than 45 days in silence. And then I did what's called a vision quest. I sat with the indigenous community and I put myself in the forest because I was so lost. I was so lost and I felt like hopeless because I was like, I'm not good at anything. I have no skills. At the time, I was doing a job that I was like, so what do I do now? That I was like, ugh. So I put myself through really hard situations so I could find myself. And I did. Not the easy way, but I did. And so now that I did, not only I found myself, I found my purpose, I found my mission, I found what I'm here to share, what I'm here to teach, what I'm here to mirror. Because what I've understood along these lines is that women are so much more than what they've made us believe. Is woman is the source of life. Woman, we are leaders because of the source that we are, because of the fact that we can have it all. And one thing I understood and that I want to really put in everyone's brain here from the bottom of my heart is that your life is meant to be full, is meant to be peaceful, and is meant to be easeful. We are not meant to struggle and burn out the way society makes you think that you should. You're not meant to burn out. You're not meant to live like a man. There is a specific way on how women should live that is not the masculine way. And that's exactly my mission is to bring that way of living through different processes and principle and to remind women what is leadership. Leadership is being so comfortable to be like, hey, this is who I am and I want that. I want that. I want the hot man that is fucking rich and gonna fucking do everything for me. I want the career that's gonna let me sleep for 10 days if I want to. I want everything. I want to travel when I want with who I want. This is what I want, and why not? And we've been wired to stay small, to think small. Nuh-uh. Ugh, icky. You don't want that. You don't have that. You don't need that. And that's also the intention of this class. To boom. And that's also one of the biggest breakthrough I had with leadership that I want you to, this is a big piece. Once I started acting like the CEO of my own life, everything shifted. Because I had bosses in the past. I worked for people. So I lived my life like an employee. I lived my life like waiting for people to tell me what to do, waiting to, okay, get a sign. I was just, okay, maybe I'll just wait until something happened. The moment I realized how I was actually playing out my life, that's why I was like, oh, wait. Like I turned everything around and I decided that I was going to become the CEO of my life. That just little reframe shifted everything because people started treating me differently. I started attracting different clients. I started being completely in my social media, everything's shifted, even the way I showed up. So the identity you have today and the way you show up is literally directed to how you see yourself. So is that valuable? Do you find value in my story? In this, you recognize yourself or this? Yeah? 'Cause I don't want you to fall asleep. Okay, not yet. Yes, so good. Amazing. Here for that. Amazing. Yes, definitely amazing. Because that's, you learn like people go through their story. Yes, definitely can relate. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. Yes, amazing. Okay, cool. I don't want you to fall asleep. And the reason I share my story is because, and that's what I said today. I had a call with a new woman that just joined my field, and today I said to her, "You want to work with people that are just 10% ahead of you. You want to work with people that have walked the path that you're walking because you know what? When I started my journey in leadership and becoming an embodied woman and leading woman in that path, fuck, it was hard. I went through so much. And I had people to call, but they didn't understand the phase that I was in. So now the women that are working with me, it's like, oh my God, this is happening. I'm like, yes. So this is the phase that you're gonna go through. And so the reason I share my story is to give you an idea of what's possible for you. Because trust me, once you have someone doing it, because I was not like that before, you're like, oh my God, if she can do it, I can do it. And I'm a Leo, so I'm gonna remind you how fucking cool you are. Because Leo, that's what we do. Like we're like, fuck, I'm amazing. You're amazing. Oh my God, we're amazing. That's literally Leo energy. Thank you for sharing. Amazing. Thank you. Okay, amazing. I'm glad that was received. Yes. Okay. 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 How's everyone feeling? Are we all still with me? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, let me just check if everything is good with that one. Okay. So now the juicy bit. So we'll soon go into the activation, into the juicy part. But before, I want to just do a quick piece on why feminine leadership is more important than you think. Why it's the missing piece to embodiment. Oh, sorry. That's good. It's pretty good. Okay. Why it's the missing piece to embodiment? Because yes, we have beautiful spiritual women. We have beautiful women that, they are doing all the things, but we are missing the leadership. Leadership is an embodied confidence. So it's confidence where it's a gentle, quiet confidence. Is when you trust yourself, when you know yourself so deeply that nothing matters because you just know who you are. And that's what I believe is missing in the world, where you know yourself that whatever external noise you hear, it doesn't shatter you. Because what's happening right now in the world, they're trying to distract you. Your attention is your most precious energy. Yet, look around. Everything is designed to get you distracted, to get you out of your body, to get you drunk or high, or to get you confused about who you are. What is your greatest asset as a woman? Is to know who you are, because that they can't take away from you. Oh, please comment. Amazing, feeling good. Yes, inspired. Yes, yes, amazing, cool. And what is a leader is a woman that understands that her body is the compass. There is a reason they are disconnecting you so much from your body. Because once I started healing my relationship with my body and I started actually listening to my menstrual cycle, I started listening to the moon, not listening, just being more in tune. I was like, oh my God, it's actually not that hard. It's just that you don't have the manual. We don't understand how our body works, how nature works, but it's seasonal. And the more you understand that, the more you reclaim your power, your leadership. It's all connected. And also, the big piece that I want to share also here is feeling safe to be seen and to speak up. Because the biggest piece for women that I see in my clients, in everywhere, I'm scared to take up space. I'm scared to speak up. I'm scared. Oh, sorry. What did it say? Yes. The distractions are insane. Need that manual, please. Open to learning more. Yes, I will talk about this. Yes, absolutely. I will definitely talk about this. And oh yeah. So feeling safe to speaking up because I don't know if you like I don't know how deep we all are in our journey, but there's a saying, a story that talks about the witch wound, that how every woman went through a phase where in another life or in some kind of ancestral line, she was burned for speaking up. That energy lives in your bones. That energy. And you know how people always ask me, how the hell are you so comfortable talking online? How the hell can you talk to 30 people? Can you talk to 15 people and be so comfortable? Because I worked on my visibility wound, my witch wound, and on speaking from my body. I don't speak from here, I speak from there. And this is what got me the biggest breakthrough in my life. Yes, the witch wound is so real. Chill that says the witch wound is so real. I know. I know. And you might be like, this chick is crazy, and that's okay. It's you don't I'm putting it in your field, so it might come up later if you need to work on it. And having a strong masculine to hold your feminine flow. Because yes, I teach, I preach, and I guide feminine embodiment, feminine leadership. I'm all about women. I am like, man, we are the leaders of tomorrow. But you will never attract a healthy relationship, good opportunity, careers, and all that if you have a wounded masculine. If, for example, Shannon, you mentioned that your shoulders are so tense up to your ears, what's happening is a part of your energy field, a part of your body, your energy body, is a little bit wounded. What does that mean? Is you're protecting yourself. It's not safe to relax. It's not safe to let love in. It's not safe to receive. So I have to prove, I have to overgive. I have to I have to people please, however that looks like. If your masculine doesn't feel safe and strong, you're gonna overcompensate. And feminine leadership is bringing back balance with the feminine and the masculine so that you're not tense all the time. You're not overgiving. You're not people pleasing. You're not letting people walk all over you and thinking it's normal or it's okay because fuck that. You're a woman, you deserve everything. So, a very important point is what's the state of your inner masculine? And that is something that I do, and I will share later on that. But this is one of the foundation piece that I share in every training and program that I do is that I cannot teach you to be a strong leader. I cannot teach you to train you in the woman that you're meant to become if your foundational energy is not strong. So that's very important. And I put this for you. What is the state of your inner masculine? Where is it? How does it feel? What does it need? If you can get that right and see what it needs, oh shit, I'm gonna add this on. It's very important, okay? So tell me, how is this feeling for everybody? I'm just gonna get this. How is this feeling for everybody? Is that landing? Okay, got it. Is that landing? Can you resonate with what I'm sharing? Is this valuable? Yes. It's definitely yes. Yes. Amazing. 100%. Yes. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yes, absolutely. Amazing. Yes. So you see how every oh oh, someone is doing on my slides. Lucky I am not territorial, but don't do that. It's you, Sandra. Lucky we work together. And for example,
That was me. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure how I'm doing this.
no, that's okay. Well, I will use you and whatever you're doing to talk to share about to give you an example as well. You
Oh
don't
my
need
god.
so much work to change. For example, the moment you make a decision or you decide to invest in yourself or to go all in on yourself, energetically, there's already things shifting. For example, Sandra, the woman that is getting really comfortable with my slides right now, she signed up with me within the first session. Relationship felt. She started getting clarity on this. Things started to shift really fast. Why? She said yes. What happened? Decision align. This is leadership. Decision is making aligned decision and being certain about the decision you're making. Because a lot of the time we make decision and we're like, oh my God, was that right? Was that sure? When you doubt your decision, because your channel is not clear, right? Leadership is making sure your channel is clear and you speak from a place of, boom, this is what I want. This is what I know is right. Okay. So I think now Sandra, she's been working with me for more than 10 weeks and she's getting really comfortable like doing all this. So Sandra, we'll talk about this later. I'm kidding. Amazing. Okay. Clear boundaries. This one is about you don't want to put boundaries because everyone tells you to put boundaries. You want to put boundaries because you are a woman, because you give life, because there's no life without you. You want to put boundaries because everything comes from you. And what I shared in my last container is the moment you understand that it's just about you, life is just about you. You are the center of the universe. You are the main character of your own movie. For men, going through a spiritual awakening is like an ego death. For us women, waking up is realizing we're the center of the universe. You are the center of the universe. So you don't put clear boundaries because that's what smart and good people do. You put clear boundaries because you are so worth it of the space that you desire. But for that, you need to get to know yourself. So you want to reconnect to that really that desires, you know, what you want. And of the last piece of leading, the last piece is leading from your source. You don't prove or perform. We are the leaders of tomorrow. So understanding that when we have intimacy, and I know Pauline, you're into Tantra as well, so you really might resonate with that. And that's a lot of the things that you teach. But I really want to share this is, you know how I was asexual? You think I'm still asexual? Just curious. No, I am so activated. Like it's scary. I see a tree, I'm like, oh my God, you feel so good. I can make love. That I will lay down on the grass and I want to make love to the earth. That's constant. Like I'm sometimes I have to change underwear. Like, and I'm not saying this to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm sharing this to tell you that I come from a background where I was scared of sex. Where my first boyfriend was from a year and a half ago because I was so scared to be in a relationship because I was like, I can't have sex. This is so I'll have to get drunk every week, you know? What happened is I reconnected to the source within my sexual energy, my kundalini, my shakti. Obviously, now that's what I train women in. But the thing is, you don't have to be disconnected from that source because the more you connect, and the way we make love today is really bad. I was not asexual. I just didn't know what I was doing. Like boom, boom, clap, 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 bang, bang. This is not sex. This is like, ugh. This is like bye bye. You don't want to do that. You want to first make love with yourself. Like, I'm so serious about this. And this means so much to me because the world made me think I was broken. No, I was just bang. No. Now it's like you are like a flower that needs to open and that needs to just feel safe and oh, and take a breath and open. And the more you connect to that energy, your life will shift. Because first it's more delicious, like I'm not kidding, but everything becomes easier because you're not trying to prove or perform, it comes naturally. And you attract the right people. But first, you need to reclaim your sensuality with yourself. So you need to have a practice where you slow down. When you touch yourself, you breathe. When you are with yourself, you put music, you put the environment, you create a ritual. And that is feminine leadership. It's creating non-negotiable ritual with yourself where you are so fucking deserving of that time and that sensuality that is going to light you up, is going to turn you on. And that's what I mean. I'm not sexual. I'm turned on. Like the light in my body is on. Like you see me talking to someone, oh my God, like, uh, and it's not, I'm just alive because my senses are activated. That's what sensuality is when your senses, you're connected to your senses. And that's what you want. And it's going to take a bit of time, but it's there. You already have it. And the fact that you're in my field, that means you want it a little bit more. Just like, that's, you don't choose the people you work with, but like, oh, you come in by accident. Wait, there's some comment. Super valuable. Yes, hi, I love you. I love you so much too. Thank you. I love that for you, juiciness of life. I miss the feeling of aliveness. Yes. And so, for example, G said, I miss that feeling of aliveness. Why? Because we get sucked in the rat race of I need to do, I need to do, I need to do. Well, you need to be. You need to slow down. And how you can start this, put some candles, put some incense, drop the light, put some tantric music. Tantra is the key. Tantra is so good. Massage your breast at least 15 minutes and open your breast. And then you breathe into it and you breathe through your nose. And then touch your ears. Touch your ears is really good. And then open your hips. Touch your hips. Don't touch fast. Slow. Because the slower you go, the more you connect to the senses. And for me, what is feminine leadership? Is a woman that is connected to her senses, is a woman that, damn, I am so sensual. Because the world wants you ashamed of that. Because once you're disconnected from that, I can control you because, you have not access to source. I mean, you do, but you don't. You know what I mean? Like, don't be dramatic, but you don't have that full connection with source. Because after every single ritual, when I pleasure myself, I'm crying because I'm saying sorry to myself that I ever felt unworthy. Like the energy of love is so strong in my body that I'm so sorry I've ever felt unworthy. I'm so sorry I ever made you feel bad or small. And that energy is what they don't want you to feel. Because the system thrives off your insecurities. The system wants you to feel younger, to look younger or lighter Or one of my friends, she has cream to look lighter. One of the girl I know told me she's going to cut her vagina because she's insecure about it. Do you know how deep the system is going? How deep women are taking that on? You need to be the role model of tomorrow. And that's why this means so much to me, because this is so much bigger than we think. The world, the world is separating, right? The new earth, 5D, whatever you want to call it. But it's real. There's women going all the way down, cutting their vagina, removing their freckles, doing some crazy shit. I hear a lot of shit that it just hurts me so much that I have to separate sometimes because it hurts me so much. But that's the world we're living. And by you being in this kind of room and wanting to be a better leader, a better person, a better woman, you become the permission slip for other women to see further away, to see, oh, wait, I don't have to Botox every week. Or I don't have to. You can. Don't get me wrong. I love a little bit of a shit here and there. That's not the point. You don't have to need it or live in it, right? Because insecurity is what the system feed off. Why they love Botox? Because pedophilia love young girls, right? It's all super deep, but I didn't want to go there. The intention is come back to your senses. Okay? Sacred sexuality. I can get really like into it, but that's just my intention. Okay? Oh, Sandra, you still all of me.
What
Well,
did you say?
well, there's still your thing there.
I don't know how to remove it. I don't even know how I did this. Like, sorry about that. I'm still laughing so hard about it.
It's okay, I love you so
Like
much.
a child, like drawing all over your work. Sorry.
It's okay. That's your subconscious is telling me you're really feeling comfortable, so I'm happy.
Yeah, because of all your work.
Yeah.
And
And
then Lily
G,
rising.
oh, yeah, oh, it's okay. You don't have to erase it.
Okay, let me do
And
that.
just G said, damn, I actually forgot how alive I used to feel. Thank you for the reminder. And then Laisel said, Sandra doesn't erase it, don't worry. Oh, you erase it.
Yes,
Amazing.
perfect.
Well,
Thank
I was
you.
like, well, that's how close we get when we work together. And I'm so glad that I can help you remember how alive you're supposed to feel. Because and you know how they say if you're a coach or whatever you're doing, you become the woman you wish you had when you were at your lowest point. Because when I was at my lowest, I just thought, that's it. I'm just broken and that's it. I didn't have any model, any person, anything, anyone. So what did I do? I became the woman I wish I had when I had nothing. I left my family at 19 just to find a better life. Well, I broke down and lost everything, right? But the point is, be a better role model for the leaders for the kids of tomorrow, for the women of tomorrow, for your sisters, for your grandma, for the lineage. I work with ancestral energy, so when I say I channel, I'm the voice of my ancestors. I'm the voice of all the women that walked before me, because it's very shamanic, it's very ancestral where it comes from. But they always tell me, we didn't have the chance to do this work. We didn't have the chance to be heard, to be seen, to speak up, but we always had that wisdom. So when you show yourself, it's never just about you. When you do this work, it's never just about you. It's about you honoring all the women that were never able to do 10% of this work. And that's why it's so important, because it's like, oh, I get to do this. I get to be a leader. And even if being a leader for you gets to be more in your body, and even if for you a leader gets to be just a woman that expresses herself better, if for you a leader might just be someone that is more comfortable being sensual, however being a leader looks like for you, or oh, however it looks for you, it's good and it's safe. Okay, last piece, and I'm gonna go through it fast, but basically that's the two energy, masculine and feminine. And your feminine is your capacity to receive, and the masculine is your capacity, and your basically is the action. You need both energies in order to be grounded. I spoke about this. I'm not going to go through this actually. Okay. Okay. What times? Amazing. Work. I would love for you to take these questions and answer them But before you get into this question, there's one last piece. Ah, no, is it after? Yeah, it's after. Just, okay. And with this, I want you the first answer that comes to your mind. Is everyone still following in here? Yes. So all the ones that don't have amazing, amazing, amazing. So all of you that don't have the camera, I don't know how you're doing, but I would love for you to take a pen and a paper. You don't have to write the question, but I want you to ask yourself and feel what is the first answer that comes to your mind. Because I don't know if you remember, at the beginning I said shadow work. You will never receive, manifest, or get the opportunity that your body is not ready to hold. The fastest way to deconstruct what's blocking you is shadow work. Shadow work is basically putting light on the unconscious kinky behavior that is playing in the background. So let's say, for example, you have an emotional eating disorder. Okay, there's a reason that this is playing out because it's protecting you from something. Because maybe if you're a bit chubby, then people won't look at you. Or, for example, for me, I was living my life very stressed all the time. And I tried so many things to regulate. And the reason I couldn't regulate was because that when I was stressed, I was in unconscious rapport with my mom. Because my mom was a very high stressful woman. And the reason whenever I would try, I couldn't relax is because whenever I relaxed, I felt out of love with my mom, out of rapport. And once I acknowledged that and I saw the pattern and I saw my inner child was like, but if we're not stressed, mom won't love us. I was like, oh, ho, 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 ho. And then guess what? Gone. No more stress. So whatever pattern, whatever energy you want to shift, shadow work. So where are you still negotiating your worth? What are you tolerating right now that you know you shouldn't be? It doesn't have to be long, and you can screenshot it if you want. It's just enough, like insert enough so that you have an idea of what's blocking you. So when we do the meditation and the activation, you can release it. And what's the worst that can happen if I am seen or if I succeed? Because what I realized as well is that one of the reasons I was hitting ceiling financially, it was not because I was not good at making money. It's because I was scared to be seen successful. It's because I was so scared that people would judge me if I had money that I would sabotage myself all the time. So money would come in, and then by some way, shape, or form, I would sabotage it. And money is a big one for us women. We need it for safety. Now we don't need it, but it is a piece of safety that we all kind of need. And so, what is the worst that can happen if I succeed or if I make that amount of money? Because success is something that is huge. And the last piece is also one of the reasons you might be hitting a roadblock in your life right now. It's because, and I spoke about this last week, I think with Sandra, the reborn. It's because you are in an unconscious agreement with your family. One of the reasons I was sabotaging myself financially is I didn't want to lose the love of mom and dad. If I make more than this money, I will lose my family's love. I won't belong. So the moment you can look, see, identify what loyalties you have to your family, you can break through. Because trust me, for a long time, I couldn't make more than this. And as soon as I would just get over, boom, like something wild in front of me would happen where I literally lose the money. And I'd be like, this is wild. Like, what is going on? Until I started understanding and working with loyalties. We have unconscious agreement with our parents as kids. Like, I will never be more successful than mom. I will never, do better than dad. Mine was with mom. And once I identified that, boom, I break through. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, I made it. Right? So it's so cool because you do not need to work harder. You need to work smarter. Your next level is inside of you. Yes. Your next level is inside of you. It's just, boo. It really is. And also that's something that I will talk about it like at the end and share with you how you can go deeper. But one of the things that I always also bring up and teach the most with my client is the deeper you go within, the easier your life becomes. Go within, manifest without. We are women. We are not meant to work like men. We are meant to master the art of receivership. And the moment you master that and you have a strong masculine, life becomes easier. Like easier. You don't have to go and hustle because you become the magnet. And once you know that, you can't unknow it. And for example, before I jump on the next piece, I want to give you just an example of one of the first women I trained a year ago, what happened for her. She got one session, she came to one of my circle, it was back in Belgium. She came to one of my circle, received one session. And at that time, she was really, really in a bad place. She was depressed. She had a business. She was doing massage. Um, she was doing quantum healing and all these things, but her business was not working. And I met her at the gym, and she is older than me. She was 40, 43, but we connected, we became friends. And she was telling me how she struggled to get her business going because she's depressed. Like she just has lost it for life. So she came to one of my circle back in Belgium. And she had such a profound experience. This is what we're going to do today. She had such a huge, profound experience that she said to me, and she had a huge experience. I was like, well, when people have great experience, I'm like, you go, girl. She had such a huge experience. The next day, she woke up out of depression. She said, I woke up, I didn't know who I was. She was like, I was not angry at my husband and I didn't know what to do. I was like, I woke up without anger. I was just, she said, I was so numb. Like, I was not angry, but I didn't feel anything. And I was like, good. And when she did, she started working with me. And then what happened is that we started balancing her energy. We started clearing her channel out. And what do you think happened? Within 2 weeks after the training, she was booked out. And now we still talk because she's still part of my community. She still says to me, my business is full. There's a flow. Why? Because she had one energy out of balance. What did we do? We bring it back to balance. We trained her, but we brought back balance. And so that's also to tell you the power and the potency of this work that we're going to do today. We're going to do one activation and some somatics. But for you to understand, this is deep. And it's not just about me giving you, it's about your receptivity to this work. It's about you being safe enough to open so that I can enter your field, so that I can move where it needs to be moved. Oh, sorry. So that it can be moved where it needs to be moved. Okay? Is that all good with the question? How are you all going? Do you need some more time, or should we can go to the next slide? How are you? Is there anyone that wants to share their question that is like, oh shit, this is uncomfortable? Is there anyone that would like to share anything or put something in the chat? How is everyone feeling? Well, we're moving some deep shit. The reflection is confronting but necessary. Yes. Yeah, I can. Yeah. And that's the intention. The more comfortable you get with that kind of uncomfort, the deeper you go. So amazing. And Kat saying, feeling great, ready to receive. Amazing. 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 So the next piece before we go into the activation is the last piece is what you need to do. What I would love for you to do, what you should start doing is getting clear on if I was the CEO, sorry, it's starting to move. If I was the CEO of my own life, what would be my standard? Because this is something that we don't talk enough about. And it's the fact that we have low standard for ourselves. We accept too many things that are draining us. And it's very important that you shift that. So for you to lead, you need to first decide you want better. You need to decide you want to go to the next level. You need to decide, okay, I want more, or I want to just be, I just want more. You need to decide, and you don't need to, sorry. Yeah, that's gonna start happening. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't need to believe it. You need to know you can have everything. It's not, and that's actually not me that said it. Someone said it last time to me. It's like you don't know. You decide this is my new reality. And decision is the fastest way to growth. You're allowed to want more. You're allowed to take a space. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do like a little identity activation, then we're going to go into the activation. When you see her, that version of you that has it all, I want you to see her, the CEO, the woman, you that has it all. What she look like? What does she feel like? How does she move? What is she no longer tolerating? And you want to picture her clearly because the moment you can see her, she's there. And we always talk about what we don't want. I don't want that. I don't want that. No. What do you want? I don't care. Life knows what you don't want. Everyone knows what you don't want. What do you want? So you're going to be clear about what do you want. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. And now we are going to the juice of it all. The activation that was gonna, okay, so everyone has done an activation. Amazing. Is there anyone that never done an activation? I'm ready to tear the wall down that I build around myself. It's stopping the good from coming in and I'm ready to receive. Oh, my love. Yes, thank you so much for sharing because that's exactly what happens. We build a wall around us and then nothing can come in. So we are protecting ourselves. And this work, what we're going to do now, is about releasing the protection, but that's why I'm going to take you through a very specific process. It's called the feminine rebirth process. I'm going to take you through the feminine rebirth process. It's the process, a method that I've created. Okay, Kat, you've never done it, so I'm going to explain. I'm going to take you through a very specific process that I have created, that I've taken a lot of women through and trained a lot of women through it. That's what I'm going to take you through now. If anyone needs to go to the toilet, and does anyone needs to go to the toilet? But Kali, you know, so I can still explain. If anyone needs to go to the toilet, because there's going to be a little piece to that. So how is it going to go? As I mentioned, Haley just shared that she understands and she starts to realize that she has a wall around her that is blocking good to come in. Right. This is exactly why this session is. For you to release the protection so that you can let and you can receive. So today I'm going to take you through a step-by-step process to ground deeper in the body, so to get deeper in the body, so we calm the mind down. And then we're going to create safety. A lot of people try to go inside woman's body, just no. We're going to create safety. Why? Why is it called the feminine rebirth method? We're going for a gentle rebirth. Like don't worry, it's not going to go crazy, but it's a gentle clearing, cleansing, releasing the layers. And your system, your body knows exactly what it's ready to release. So please trust your body. And we'll do a process as well for that. So we're gonna bring safety into your body. And then we're gonna do some gentle breath work just to start switching off the conscious mind. And then we'll do some breath work because of the girl that are watching the replay. I want them to do this phase as well because there's going to be a meditation, breath work, activation. I'm going to be doing activation on you. But for those watching the replay, you can still do this and do breath work because energetically you're held in the container. This is an energetic container. So if you're watching this, you can do it again. You're in an energetic container anyway. So movement, sound. At some point, I'm going to ask you to make some sound. If you can't make sound or if you're not comfortable, you're going to hum. Okay? This is to stimulate the vagus nerve. Okay? Okay. Amazing. Does anyone, okay, let me explain first. Okay, so for the Kundalini activation, what's going to happen is we're going to do breath work. So for the breath work, you just have to follow what I say. Does anyone has any heart condition or issue with asthma or anything I should be aware of? Are you pregnant? Is anyone pregnant? Is anyone has a pacemaker? Does anyone has really bad psychosis? I mean, I don't think so, but does anyone has really bad psychosis? Okay. Because it is a transformational process. So what did I do before? I encoded and I started bringing shit up for you. Now we're going to clear it out energetically. Okay? So it is a process that creates movement in the body. Okay? So what is going to happen is you're going to go through the phase, and then through the Kundalini activation, we're going to do some breath work to get your mind out of the way. And then what can happen through this session, you're going to be laying down, close eyes. If you can put a blindfold, better. If not, no problem. If you have headphones, better. If not, no problem. You're going to be laying down, and you will be breathing. And I will be connecting to your field. So it's like a Wi-Fi. The reason you need to be relaxed and safe because you're more receptive to my energy. I can only go as deep as you're allowing me to go. It's a co-creation. And what I want you to know is that your body is so wise. Your body knows. I've done this work for so long and I've myself been practicing it for so long. Nothing bad never happened. Every single session, someone receives something. And even if it's subtle, energy moves through you. Even if you have no movement, even if you don't feel anything, even if you just feel tingles through your whole body, this is exactly what your body needs. And I need you to trust that. Okay? So how the energy can move through you? You can feel tingles. With breath work, you can feel your hands starting to cramp. If your hands cramp, you are breathing a little bit. If your hands cramp really bad, or if like you feel like a little bit your hands cramp, inhale longer than you exhale. I will show you the breath, but and you're gonna breathe. We're gonna breathe twice through the nose. Okay. What else you can feel? You might feel your body starting to shake a little bit. You might feel like, oof, like just slight movement, moving your body. Just let the energy flow. We are removing what is blocking you. Okay? So let the money move. What else can happen is you can feel emotional. You can feel wave of emotion. Amazing. This is exactly my medicine. So every practitioner have a very specific medicine. My medicine is emotional release. So I am very good at holding and bringing up emotional stuff because that's just my thing. So if you feel emotional, know that it's flowing, it's good, okay? So let it flow. It's just energy moving through. If at any point you feel like that's a little bit intense, I'm tired or I don't want to do this, open your eyes. You are in complete control of this experience. I know, Haley, you've never done this. You're in complete control of this. If you feel like, okay, there's too much movement or there's too much thing going on, I don't know what I want to do, blah, 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 let it flow, open your eyes, come back to a normal breath. Your breath is what's going to help you come back, okay? So just do that. And then, what else? Does anyone has any question for that? So you will be lying down. You will be lying down on the floor. I will need to see you and to see most of your body, ideally. Okay? I'll need to see most of your body just because that's how I connect with you. I'll need to see most of your body. Airphone, I will put music on. If your mind gets too much in the way, come back to the breath and you're gonna repeat, I let go. I let go. I let go. I let go. Okay? Sorry. Okay, you're gonna repeat, I let go. I let go. I let go. Okay? That's what you're gonna repeat. And is this any question for this session, this activation? I'm holding my newborn, so I'll do the yoga properly when I'm free. Yes. Okay, no problem, G. What you can do is when you can watch the replay, you can just do it and you're gonna use your breath. You're gonna use your breath mainly to move the energy through. Okay? Amazing. Thank you, my pleasure. So we are going to start standing up. I'm going to remove this because I'm going to put some music now for us. We're going to start standing up just to get back into our bodies. Okay, we're going to start standing up. And the very first thing that we are going to do, oh shit, just stand up, get into your body. Okay, what is it? Okay, so you will need your camera on a little bit later, not yet, but what I would love for you to do is you're going to start with some shaking, just to release tension physically out of the body. So you're going to start shaking. Oh, she's here. Oh, wait. I'm just checking if everybody's okay. Okay, so you're just going to start shaking your body. And I want you to do everything with intention. The intention right now is to release tension, physical tension out of the body. So we're just going to shake it up. So shaking, 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 shaking. Using your breath. I want you to use your breath. Using the breath. Shake your head, shake your shoulders. Take everything and you're gonna breathe. Jump a little bit, jump. Amazing. Sway your arms. Release tension. Amazing. Amazing. Keep shaking and breathe. Breathe. And what I'm going to ask you to do for this one, what I'm going to ask you to do, you're going to breathe in like this. And I want you to visualize the tension, the frustration, the stress, all the build-up energy you have within you. I want you to visualize it coming out of you and releasing into Pachamama, into Mother Earth. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna, and I want you to open your mouth because there's a lot of tension in the jaw, and you're gonna open your mouth and release it out of your body. So you're breathing, and you can make noise like, and you're releasing the tension, the stress, the frustration. Go. Very good. Let it out. Make sound. Open your mouth. Breathe. Very good. Breathe it out. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Amazing. And now we're going to do another one to release frustration out of your body. Because if you are frustrated or you have some heavy emotion, you're going to block your flow. So what I'm going to ask you to do, you're going to go stand in front of a wall. Go in front of the wall. You're going to put one foot in front of the other and your hands on the wall. And what I'm going to ask you to do is you're going to breathe into your body and you're going to repeat out loud. Breathe into your body and you're going to repeat out loud. I set the intention to release all the frustration, all the tension, and all the build-up negative emotion in my body right now. One feet in front of the other. Deep, deep, deep breath in. And I want you to exhale and push with all your energy on the wall. And you're going to visualize all this tension leaving your body energetically. Go. Yeah. Push, push, make some noise. Open your mouth. Go. Let it out. Release the tension, release the frustration out of your body. And feel free to make noise or to hum. Our jaw holds a lot of tension. So the more you can open your jaw, the better it is. And if you feel complete, another piece you can do is you can put your hand under your jaw like this. You're going to breathe in, breathe into your jaw, and you're going to do this. Relaxing your jaw and releasing the tension from your jaw. Because if you're grounding your teeth, or if you have, it's repressed anger or unspoken words. It's all somatic, so it's all the body releasing right now. Amazing. 3, 2, 1. Breathing into your jaw, setting the intention. I set the intention to release any tension in my jaw right now. Open big relax your jaw and just relax whatever isn't happening in your mouth right now. Because the mouth is actually intense, how much it holds unspoken stuff. Amazing. How is everybody feeling? Good? Okay. Now, I want you to all check in from 1 to 10. How stressed do you feel right now? Because if you're too stressed, we count 1 to 10. How stressed do you feel? 10, I feel very stressed. 0, I don't feel stressed at all. Okay, perfect. That's what we want. I want you to be as relaxed as possible. 2, okay. Chill as fuck. Perfect. Amazing. Pauline, 2, okay. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. 1, amazing. Okay, that's great. Perfect. So now I would love for you to, you can either sit on the floor or sit or go on your knees. You can go on the floor, you can go on your, sit down or go on your knees. And you can sit or go on your knees. And we're just going to prepare your body right now to open up. So we're going to open your body. And what I'm sharing with you right now is exactly the technique that I will teach very soon, okay? So you know. So you're going to close your eyes, you're going to wipe your hand, and you can eventually do some movement with your body if you're feeling like it. And what I'm going to ask you as As you wipe your hand, you're going to breathe into your heart, open your heart. And I want you to now start to just gently touch yourself and to repeat, I'm safe. I'm safe. Breathe into your body, I'm safe. I'm safe. Feel free to make some noise if you feel like it. Just repeat, I am safe. I am safe. This is giving me chills in a good way. Oh, good, my love. Amazing. I'm so happy. Because it's about the feminine way of coming back into safety. And I want you to just be gentle and slow and oh, oh, I love you. I love you so much. Just be loving, just be kind, just be gentle. And just touch your heart, touch your body, make your body feel that you're touching it. Because it's not about you, it's about your body right now. And even if it feels uncomfortable, good, because that means it's a bit needed. And you breathe in and I feel safe right now. Oh my God, safety feels so good. Oh, safety is delicious. And you can maybe move your hips around a little bit. And I would love for you to just breathe into your hips as you move a little bit, as you touch yourself, as you just feel in your body, I am safe right now. I feel safe right now. Amazing. 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 Oh yeah, there's no music. It's okay. Amazing. Good. And even, yeah, if it feels uncomfortable, good. We love discomfort. Okay, amazing. And the last piece before we lay down is we're going to use our voice a little bit. And you can hum if you don't want to. But the voice is just to connect to our womb. So our throat and our womb are connected. Okay? So what I want you to do, if you can, you're going to breathe into your womb and you're going to activate your womb. So visualize the light turning on in your womb. So you're going to breathe into your womb and then see this golden light coming all the way up through your throat. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect the channel from our throat to our womb. So I breathe in my womb. I turn on the light. I bring in the channel. And then I set the intention to give a voice to my womb. So I breathe in my womb. Ooh, and you can tap your chest. The voice is the most beautiful and powerful tool for the body to relax. Amazing. Breathing one last time in your womb space. And as you make noise, I want you to see your womb starting to spread her roots all the way down into the earth. So I breathe into my womb. Do this for another 10 seconds. Beautiful. And before you lay down, I'm going to ask you to just gently make a gentle prayer, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe is to set an intention. What is your intention for this session right now? What would you love to receive? What would you love to get out of today's session? Maybe is a bit more safety in your body. Maybe is just, I just want to feel more confident. Maybe is, I just want to receive more ease and more flow in my life. Or maybe I really want this opportunity because this is very good for manifestation. Or maybe I just want more money. You know, whatever that is, make your prayer. I call upon all of your beautiful ancestors, all the women in your lineage. I call upon the great spirit of the great mother, calling about Father Sky, source consciousness, calling in upon all the energies from the highest form of light to come through this field and to hold you and to guide you and to be there for you, whatever you receive today. Breathing that into your heart. And when you're ready, you're going to just breathe your intention into your heart and breathe your intention out into the field. And repeat, it is done, it is done, it is done. Shh. And when you're ready, I'm going to ask you to lay down on the floor and to make sure that I can see you. I need to see you, okay? I will unpin me because I need to see you guys. Just laying down. And a bit of light if it's possible, just so I get, to see you. So Pauline, you're a little bit dark. Are you able to put slightly a bit of light or not at all? And the best is to lay on the floor so you don't fall asleep. And G, because I know you have your baby, you don't have to put your camera, you can just receive the transmission. And Haley, are you doing the session or no? And Ellie as well. Are you guys doing the session? Thank you. No, my pleasure, my love. Anytime. Ellie, yes, amazing. So feel no. Oh, okay, Haley, you're at the park. Okay. Well, you can still, okay, what you can do is you can still sit and I will still send energy your way. But what I would recommend you, if you can, sit and you're going to just stay with your breath. So I didn't show you, so the breath that I showed for all of you guys is going to be double inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Ellie, don't forget your camera, my love, so I can see you. So you're going to do double inhale through the nose and double exhale through the mouth. I am going to remember, if your mind is too active, you're going to breathe deeper and you're going to repeat to yourself, I let go. If your mind is too active, come back to the music. If it feels too intense, open your eyes, but it really just never happens. If you need anything, just write into chat. If your hands cramp, breathe, inhale longer. Okay? If you feel emotional, let it out. Be dramatic about it. Let your inner child out. Shannon, are you able to put the phone or the computer a little bit more like this or no? Just a little bit more. If not, it's okay. Pauline is good, Sandra's good, Kat's perfect. Okay, now you're gonna start breathing, taking some long inhale in your body. Feeling your body starting to get heavy on the ground. Yes, perfect, Shannon. Perfect, Kat. Laisel, perfect. Sandra, perfect. Ellie, you are really dark. Amanda, perfect. Kali, perfect. Okay. Starting to just breathe deep into your belly. Breathe into your body. Breathing in deep, 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 deep. And feeling your body getting heavy on the ground. Seeing this beautiful golden light coming from above your head and into the crown of your head. Ellie, I don't know if your camera is working. She who spins and weaves and you're going to see this beautiful golden light just starting to spread and drop all over you. And starting to shower you and to clear you out and to cleanse you. Starting to breathe even deeper. Starting to breathe even deeper. Stand up, Shiv Shakti, take your stay. And out. Seeing this golden light starting to spread and relax your shoulders, your neck. Starting to see this golden light spread through your chest, your belly. Sorry. Your belly, your bum. Feeling your hips getting really heavy. Feeling your hips getting really heavy. Feeling your legs, the color starting to spread throughout your legs and your legs getting heavier. And I want you to start taking longer inhale. And you're gonna start double inhale and sharp exhale. So beautiful. We are going to breathe so that we switch off the mind. And I want you to breathe into your intention. Breathe your intention into your heart. Breathe into your heart your intention and call upon your ancestors. Call upon your spirit guides. Call upon the Mother Earth. Call upon whatever energy you like to work with. Call upon all of it. Breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. Shh. Beautiful. Double inhale. That's it. Starting to breathe a little deeper. Beautiful, beautiful. We are going to start now getting into your body and breathing, 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 breathing. Let's go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale.
Hey, my brothers and sisters, this is connecting with the roots that grew us, the roots that grew us, the roots that grew these trees, that lit these lights, that lit these lights, that lit these lights. So if you want stars to hear you, if you want stars to hear your soul, you got to go as the stars go, let all the light show.
Beautiful. Breathing in, breathing out. I breathe in through my nose, exhale through my mouth. I breathe in through my nose, I breathe out through my mouth. Beautiful. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And not crossing your hands on your belly. Yeah, very good. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. Stay with the breath. Stay with the breath. Let the energy move. Very good. Let the energy move. Very good. That's it. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Staying with the breath, not crossing your hands. Good. Yeah, don't cross your hands on your belly. Open body language.
Hey, my brothers and sisters, this is connecting with the roots that grew us, the roots that grew us, the roots that grew these trees.
Very good. Breathing in.
That lit these lights, that lit these lights. Stars
double inhale and exhale through the mouth, keeping with the breath. Inhaling through the nose, yes, very good.
Oh, as the stars go, corners uncover, unshadow the unknown pieces, forgotten names, places we came from, like we were born once.
That's it, letting the energy move through you.
We spoke to feed this story, whose pages we woven into. However it shows itself, however you find yourself, every moment, every piece of
Breathing in
take
through
it
the
all.
nose.
I want it, all of it sounding loud, beam it out. There's no more time to hold back, my brothers and sisters. No more time to hold back. There's no sense in holding it back. Now, oh, beam it loud, oh, beam it loud, beam it loud.
Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. Staying with the breath, breathing, breathing, breathing. And as you stay with your breath, I want you to breathe in your intention and to exhale any negative energy. I want you to bring intention to your breath. And I invite you to make sound. I invite you to make sound. Make this juicy. Make this sensual. Let your body move. Make sound. Oh. Beautiful. Feel free to tap on your body. Feel free to shake your legs. Feel free to tap to your chest. Feel free to let the energy move through shaking your body. Yeah, beautiful. Stay with the breath, shaking your legs. Beautiful. Beautiful. Shaking your legs, shaking your body, moving energy out of your body. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Stay with the breath. That's it. Beautiful. And now I want you to dedicate this song for the next woman that you are becoming. Staying with the breath, shaking your legs, making noise, breathing deeply, letting the energy move through you, being dramatic and loud, staying with your breath.
I'm not the wound, I'm not the fall, not the silence, not the wall. I'm not the night they couldn't see. I'm the best me rising free. I'm not what happened to me, I'm what I choose to be. Each step I take, I shift, I rise. The past dissolves before my eyes. I'm not what happened to me, I'm what I choose to be. Each step I take, I shift, I rise. The past dissolves before my eyes. Not the moment, not the mark. I am more than what went dark. I hold the sun behind my skin. I plant the truth and grow within. I'm not what happened to me, I'm what I choose to be. Each breath I take, I shift, I rise. The story ends, the soul flies. I'm not what happened to me. I know say to my lift the veil, I walk as light. I rise beyond. Rahmino Sahdina.
Beautiful. Staying with your breath. Inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Staying with the breath, inhaling your intention, exhaling tension. Stay with your breath. Letting the emotion come through if that's what's coming through. Trusting the flow. Staying with the breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Very good. Making sure your breath is deep. Now for this next song, I want you to breathe deeper into your heart, deeper into your belly. And I want you to bring your inner child. Bring in your inner child for this next song, as we are going to bring in some safety for a part of you so that you can step deeper into your leadership. So bring in and visualizing your beautiful inner child coming near you. And letting this song being a reminder to your inner child, to the inner version, the inner innocence in you. Letting your inner child come through right now. Visualizing your 6-year-old self coming through, your 7-year-old self, starting to see them sitting next to you in the space. What do they need right now?
So very safe, you were safe, you were safe, so very safe. You can let go, I'm not leaving you. You were loved, you were loved, you were so very loved, you were loved, you were loved, so very loved. You can let go, I'm not leaving you. You were beautiful, you were so beautiful, you are beautiful, so beautiful. You can let go, I'm not leaving you. Oh no, I'm not leaving you. Oh no, 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 I'm not. I'm never leaving you.
now, as you start slowing down your breath and starting to breathe in for 4 and exhale for 8, I want you to take this next song to just come back to the present moment, to
Beloved, try
honor
this.
this moment right now.
Start each day like this,
And stay with your
and
breath
yours will
and
be
come
a
back in your
beautiful,
body and
peaceful,
integrate with this
open,
song.
and loving day. Place your hand on your heart and lower your head and begin by saying, thank you. Thank you to life. Thank you for life. Thank you for you. Thank you for me. Thank you for the mind and the senses. Thank you that I can say thank you. Thank you for each and every encounter today. Thank you for what is bitter or sweet, for all our gifts for my growing. Thank you. Thank you, life. Thank you. Amen.
Thank you for the air that I can breathe. Thank you for these songs you've given me. Thank you for the times I couldn't see, but now we're free. Thank you for this simple life I know. Thank you for the pain of letting go. Thank you for the times I felt alone. Now we're home. And I don't wanna waste, I won't give up. I don't wanna taste, I've had enough. Everybody knows there's only love. There's only love now. Thank you for this holy family. Thank you, my beloved Guruji. Thank you for this peace and harmony. Let it be. Thank you for my son, you saved his life.
And you can hug yourself or rock yourself or just start bringing touch to your body as you bring back awareness to your body and your breath.
For the times I couldn't fight in your light. And I don't wanna waste, I won't give up. I don't wanna taste, I've had enough. Everybody knows there's only love. There's only love now.
Starting to breathe even deeper as you're coming back. Maybe going on your side. Starting to slowly.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left lifted tears while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted
Long, slow
in my
inhale.
brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, near the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw
Slowly, slowly starting to move your body back into the space.
people talking without speaking.
Slowly bringing back awareness to where you're at with your breath, with movement. Taking as long as you need, there's no rush. Bringing touch, bringing breath, bringing presence.
Disturb the sound of silence. Fool said I do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words and I'm alive with you. Take my arms and I'm alive with you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell,
Beautiful. And taking as long as you need to just
and echoes
bring your energy back in the room.
of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god.
I'm going to slow down the music with this one. Beautiful. Just take your time, make some movement, touch your body. Breathe deeply. Beautiful. Long, slow inhale. And how is everyone feeling? How are we moving through? Yeah, you might be cold.
In this moment, all the earth stands
Amazing.
still.
I'm going to share.
Time unwinds.
Amazing. So Hailey's feeling very calm. Amazing. Lazel Shakti is weaving her way through me. Yes, I saw this. Beautiful. I'm like, you go, girl. You receive it. Amazing. Yes. Who else? How are we moving? That was the most powerful Kundalini session I've ever had. Wow. Yeah, I know. I saw you. I was like, yeah, it's moving through. But you had a lot. Like, we've done a lot of session together. Like, we've done quite a bit. So it was just a matter of time before that moment hit. So you just got it. I saw you and I was like, yeah, girl, just getting it. It was so beautiful. So thank you. And Shannon, I got really cold. I thought the door was open, but it wasn't. Yes, it does. I mean, you didn't have a blanket, so I was feeling cold for you. I saw you and I was like, oh my gosh, she must be really cold. How did you go? Did you feel anything? And cats. Yeah.
I had like pins and needles in the tips of my fingers.
Okay. Amazing. And Kat said super relaxed and sleepy. Amazing. Did you feel anything moving through? And Amanda, baby, that was full on. So fucking amazing. I know, right? I saw you as well. I was like, you go, girl. I'm all for it. This is why I'm here. So, Hailey, I had chills. Amazing. So you were able to feel the energy. I did send a lot of energy your way, but because I didn't know what you were doing or anything, so I just, but amazing. You had chills, so that's great. How did you go, Katie? I know you passed out at the end. Vibration all over my body. Amazing. Cat. I feel like I lost your voice for a bit, completely disconnect. Yes, good. That's when the unconscious just takes over. So that's good. That's really good. Ellie, did you feel anything? Hailey, my dog actually came over and sat with me and had a paw on me. It was wild. Okay, this is actually wild, the fact that you say that. So whenever I do session with animals, so sometimes I do session in nature, sometimes I do session with animal. It's wild. Like last time I did a session in a park, a bird, like waves of birds would just fly around us. And dogs, Sandra, she has a rabbit. I've heard sometimes during our session, the rabbits, Sandra's rabbit will come on top of her or do weird shit. Or when I do sessions and people have cats, cats will literally go on the energy centers that I'm working. It's wild how animals feel the energy. So, and for like Shannon, if you haven't felt too much or even cat, it takes some time for the body and the nervous system to actually open and receive. But that was a good experience. So I'm really happy, and Hailey as well. You couldn't join like fully, but the fact that your dog came, it's really good. I'm really happy. I'm gonna put the last piece back, and then we are gonna close the circle. I'm just gonna do this. And if there's anyone has any question with like what just happened, if are you okay? With what just happened. Oh shit. And I'm going to do the last piece, and then I'm going to close this circle. Yeah. And yeah, is there any breakthrough you want to share, or that you feel like you're good with? Also with Kundalini, with breathwork, Kundalini, whatever we did from the beginning to now, there's going to be a part called the integration. So you're going to basically integrate what you went through into your day-to-day life, and you're going to see how it impacts your life. One of the reasons I got addicted to this work is because every single time I do this, the next day, something happened to me. Like not small, like wild. Like I would get something, or something would be happening, or something I would wait for would just happen. Why? Because we clear you out, we raise your vibration, things move faster. Even if you fell asleep, because I think a few of you just fell asleep, which is fine, it doesn't matter. Energy still moves through you for the next few days. So you might be more sensitive, you might be more open, you might be more tired, you might be more gentle. That is amazing. Just let yourself feel that, okay? And Ailey said, my head feels more at peace and that I will be okay. Oh, my love. And yes, it is also the benefit of clearing your body from all the tension, because then it clears your head, it clears everything. So that's really amazing. And please know that if anything comes up for you, if like you feel like something happens or whatever, just contact me. I love this. I die for this. I can talk about this day and night. I'm obsessed with this. So please reach out. I love talking about juicy shit. And especially because a few of you really got activated. So like I saw you. So if things move out, like Kali, Laisel, Amanda, like you had big sessions. So like just like let me know how you receive this shit. Because that was the intention. Like, don't get me wrong, my intention is for those that can receive it to go hard. So you go, girl. And if there is no question,
I was just wondering, did you do anything differently with the sound today? Because I thought it was really great. Maybe it's just me using my headphones again.
You never use your headphone?
So sometimes I do, but today I found it particularly good, like really nice. But also the choice of music, I really loved it.
Oh, thank you. What I do different, well, because this one, so when I do a masterclass or something like this, I channel it's like I channel the consciousness of the class. So when we do things together, it's like a program. So it's like I channeled the energy of the program. So this one is a whole new thing that I channeled. So maybe it's like you're just resonating with the consciousness of this differently than the other one. So that's
Yeah.
interesting how.
Yeah, it was mainly the sound and the music, but I've had also like very profound experiences with the other one. So it's not, but definitely, cool. Definitely, I have to make sure I always use my headphones. So
headphones are better because the music is very important part of this. But if no one has any question or anything to share, how do you feel? How would you like? Are you guys comfortable if I share with you how you can go deeper if today resonated with you? Yes, how does that feel for everybody? If everyone is comfortable with that, amazing. Because today I give you a snippet. I give you a taste, an idea of the work, the mission, the energy that I bring with what I do, with what I teach, with what I preach, right? I do trainings and I do initiation for women. And the intention with this class was to give you an idea, was to show you what's for you to see me in my element and to connect with me and be like, okay, I connect with her. And that definitely I had a shift, I had a breakthrough. And the energy moving through from the beginning to now was very intentional. And I want you to know that everything was super intentional for you to connect with my medicine. I have a very specific medicine, and it's why I've created what's called the Feminine Rebirth Method. A little bit of what I took you through today is a little part of my training that is coming up in May, so in 2 weeks here in Sydney. And basically, I take women through this initiation. It's a very sacred initiation. It's a very feminine initiation to step you deeper into your womanhood and to activate the highest expression of your feminine energy so that you activate your medicine woman. Because I believe every single woman has the energy, the archetype of the medicine woman. But what is it? Is a woman reconnected to her cycle, to her season, to nature. Is a woman that knows that she is the source, but on a deep cellular level. And so this training is basically designed for you to go through your own initiation. You go through the purge, the recalibration, the rebirth. And then once your initiation is done, I teach you how to basically do the same, how to activate yourself. So you're going to fully come online. You're going to come online. So for example, Amanda, you come online today, Callie as well. Laishal, you came online today like really strongly. So for example, a part of this training is to fully we fully open your channel so that your channel is clear, so that your energy is grounded, so that your voice come online, so that everything becomes easier because you are clear on who you are. You feel very grounded. And then I give you the tools to do one-on-ones. I give you the tools to do workshops. I give you the tools to do women's circles. And I give you the tools to actually hold spaces. And the beauty with this training is even if you don't want to get trained, even if you have no intention of becoming a coach, it doesn't matter. Because one of my clients that is my last training in Belgium, she had no intention to get trained. She did one session with me and she had such a huge breakthrough that she was like, whatever you're doing, I want to do it. Like, I just want to learn more about this. And she did 3 months with me. And by the end, she was like, it changed her life so much. She became more confident at work because she was getting bullied at work. She became more comfortable with her. She had a very not bad relationship, but not as very healthy relationship. And she finally was able to put like clear boundary with that. And she said it changed her life so much that she did end up wanting to do and help people with it. But her intention was never to become a coach or facilitator or to do circles. So if you just want to learn about your energy, to fully activate, to get tools, to actually know what to do when you're overwhelmed or when energy moves through you, this is the space. If you want to get more confident, if you want to get that energy where you're like, fuck, I'm a badass, I can have anything I want. And if you feel the energy that I bring into 2 hours, if you feel it, if you're like, oh my God, I'm so cool. Like, oh my God, I can do anything. Imagine 4 days where I go all in person. And this is my last one in Australia because I'm going back to Europe and I'm going to do the same in Europe. And then after that, I'm going everything online. So this is going to be my last one in person and the last one held this way. So the intention is you will be stretched, you will be seen, and you will be stepping into leadership because you're going to be holding your own circles. You're going to be speaking in front of people. Like you're going to be put in a situation where you have to grow. So that's what's important to know with what I do is I don't just let you process stuff. I bring shit up, I make a shift, and then I help you express it, because it's a lot of expression for us that we're going to work through. Because what is feminine energy? Is movement, is expression, it's flow, it's sacred sensuality is a big one, but I don't know, it depends where you're at, so it's not for everybody. But like, we bring a lot of the sensuality because it just is a part of us, and the more you activate, the more you'll have access to that. And the training is really for women that are just looking to go deeper and to feel more grounded in just the world, who want to manifest. I do a lot of manifestation shit, or that just want a like easier life. Okay, so this is the intention for why I created this class. And I was curious to see, is there anyone that is curious or interested in this training? Actually, I don't see you. Or interested to have more information. Anyone? So Amanda, yes, I'm curious. Amazing. Only Amanda. So you have just spent with me 2 hours to fully show up on yourself and take the lead, and you don't want to know more about it. Well, let me do. So amazing, Amanda. I am so celebrating you, because this is literally making the decision is the first step to making a change. So this is amazing. And basically, I'm going to put in the chat a link to book in a call with me, to book in a call with me. Tell me more. Amazing. I'm going to put in the chat a call for you to book, because unfortunately I can't work with everybody. Not I can't work with everybody. Not everybody is designed for this kind of thing, because it's very, we go really deep basically. And so to see where your nervous system is at, to see if you're ready to receive that kind of medicine, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a call in the chat, and all you have to do is book in a call with me to do an interview. So we just basically connect to see where you're at and what you need, and if this is for you or not. Okay? And if you feel like it's not the training that you need, but you want to go deeper by yourself, like you want to actually step into your next level just as a woman, and you don't want to do training, but you actually want to take control and just get a better life, I only have one private coach right now mentoring, but I'm opening 2 spots for private mentorship. So I'm going to put in the link for the call. The first 3 women that book in a call with me within the 48 hours and that show up get a bonus. Okay, there's going to be a little bonus. The call is free. Nothing happens on this call. It's just an interview. We just talk. I just see where you're at. I just ask you deeper questions. We just connect deeper to see where you're at and to see what your nervous system also needs and wants. And then from there, you share with me exactly as well where you're at. So how does that feel for everyone? I'm going to remove this so I can see you. How does that feel for everyone? Didn't hear everything you said, but I'll message you. Would love to know more about your coaching, putting elders to bed. Okay, amazing. Interested for sure. Amazing. Wait, what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to put a link for booking a call with me, okay? The first 3 women that are booking a call, I've had my call already. Yes, you've had your call already. The first 3 that booking call, you have a bonus with me. And also, if you show up on the call, and on this call, based on where you're at, we find exactly what is best for your nervous system, what is best for you. And if the training is meant for you, it's meant for you. But this is about stepping into your next level. If you've had a shift, if you felt something, if you received something from today, the next step is this call. And this call is free, and there's no pressure, and you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is talk to me and get deep and intimate with me. Cool. I know. So the link is there, and book in. And if you have any question, just let me know. Okay. Yeah. Amazing. So this is it. Thank you so much. Amazing. So I am going to, basically, okay, I'm going to stop recording. Now we're done. And